Hello, my beanie babies. Welcome back to another video. How you guys doing? I pray all is well. I want to come on for a minute, not take up too much time, but I want to come on for a minute to just to share about traveling on PD, which is peritoneal dialysis. I am a dialysis patient. I've been on dialysis since 2013. And when I first started dialysis, it was definitely a challenge for me because I just didn't know how I was going to just rearrange my life, my new life. And but as the years and days and stuff went by, things gotten and easier for me. And God has blessed me with a wonderful husband. And some people were concerned about, how is it traveling, knowing that you have to do dialysis, because my treatments are 7 days a week, 10 hours a day. So I'm on the machine 10 hours a day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, every single day. But once again, I've had to just rearrange my life and adjust my schedule in order to make sure I do my treatments and I'm doing them faithfully. So that required me to figure out, if you plan on traveling, you're gonna have to learn how to rearrange everything around traveling. Continue to travel, make sure you travel and go places and do things, but just make sure you're taking care of your health as well. And so it gotten to the point where we would call my dialysis company that delivers my equipment on a monthly basis. We'll call them and let them know we're going out of town, we're going to this particular place. Can you please have everything that I need delivered to this location? And it's never been a problem. So, and I thank God for that, because that takes a load off of us. But a lot of times, like if we going, if we're flying out of the states, of course we are responsible for making sure my equipment is there. So my husband will go and buy like a crate, and this is a big crate, and we would put all my equipment in there and go through the airport, make sure I have my letter from my dialysis team, and we fly. And in the beginning it was kind of difficult because people staring at you, they're staring at your bags and trying to figure out what's in the bags and why you're carrying all this stuff, and and all that. And that used to bother me so bad. I don't know if embarrassed is the correct word for it, but it was kind of annoying. But I got used to it, so it doesn't bother me anymore. So I do what I gotta do, and I keep it moving. But I want to show you guys some of the places that we've gone to within the past 2 years, and like Paris. We've been to Paris. We've been to Paris for my birthday last year, August of last year. We've been to Paris, and we've been to Jamaica. We've been to the Hoover Dam. We've gone to, this is Jamaica again. We try to collect little souvenirs at every stop that God has blessed us to visit. We've been to Mexico. We've been to Haiti. And this is Vegas. We've been to Vegas a couple of times. And this is another one. We've been to Jamaica twice. We've been to Mexico, I think like 3 times. So I just wanted to show you guys that I don't allow dialysis to hinder me to hinder me from doing things and going places. The only thing I have to really start doing is get into the gym, and I need to just not do nothing heavy, but just to keep my body and my strength up. But other than that, you know, I take one day at a time. I make sure I do not miss my treatments. I do my treatments every single day, every single night. I'm going to show you guys one of my setups or my night routines, and I'm going to show you where we store all the equipment and all that stuff. But I make sure I do my treatments every night, you know, and I go to my dialysis clinic twice a month. One is to collect my labs for the month, and the next one is to meet with my doctor to go over all my lab results. And on that day that I meet with the doctor, it's 5 of us in the room. It's myself, my nurse, the doctor, the social worker, and the nutritionist. And y'all, I'm telling you, I had an episode about 2 days ago, where I just started crying. I could not stop crying, and sometimes it is overwhelming. And I think, you know, having 5 people in the room, you know, including myself, it's sometimes it bothers me so bad because I feel overwhelmed. And some days when I go, you know, I'm fine. But that particular day, I knew I had to go the next day, and I knew everyone would be in the room with me, and it's just the thought of that. And then my team had to change my prescription on my treatments again, and I think with all that, I just got overwhelmed. But I thank God for my support system, and I'm so grateful for that. But it's just traveling and being on dialysis, and the thing about it is, I'm not a candidate for, I don't know if I already said this or not, but I'm not a candidate for a transplant. So I'm not on the list for a transplant, and I cannot be put on the list for transplant, and that's a totally different video, and there's reasons for that. So I just have to do what I have to do to keep myself healthy, make sure I take my medicines, make sure I do my equipment, make sure I do my treatments and all that good stuff. So I just it's not easy. I would not sit here and say that it's easy, because it's not. Because it will really, really, if you allow it, it will really, really mess with your mind mentally. And I got to the point in my life where I have to trust God. And at this point, you know, it's Him that's keeping me. There's no one can tell me that it's not God that's keeping me. Even though I'm on dialysis, you know, even though I'm doing my treatments, I know that He is a healer. There's no doubt in my mind about that. None whatsoever. So the main purpose of this video is to let you guys know life isn't over because you're on dialysis. No, that's not true. Life is not over, but you do have to make changes. You have to make changes in your diet. You have to make life changes. You know, when I'm on that machine, I'm in my bedroom for the next 10 hours in my bedroom, and I'm okay with that. I'm used to it now, and you know, my husband got it to the point where it's comfortable. I'm not, you know, stressed or anything. You know, every now and then I have my moments. Every now and then I have my moments, because I'm human, and I have feelings just like the next person, and I don't want to be on dialysis, but at this point I don't have a choice right now. But I'm trusting and believing that, you know, everything's going to work out for my good. And when the nurses, in the beginning, the nurse asked me, was I on the list for a transplant? And I told her no. And so when I went to my oncologist, and that's a totally different video, but when I went to my oncologist, I asked her about it, because I read somewhere something where it was saying that patient cancer patients or patients that been in remission, I think for like the past 3 or 5 years, are not qualified for transplant, and I fall in that category. So I'm not qualified for transplant. So after speaking with my oncologist, and she informed me that I wouldn't be qualified, I was kind of it was very, very disappointing, because who want to hear that? I would be lying and say, well, that didn't bother me. Is it? But no, it did. It bothered me. It bothered me a lot to know that, I've known people that have had a transplant and doing, pretty well. No more dialysis and all that, but I'm just one of the ones that's not qualified for one. And I just got to the point where doing my treatments, I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna let it stop me from traveling and going places, because in about 2 weeks, about 3 weeks, my husband and I going on vacation for 2 weeks. He's made arrangements already to have my equipment delivered, as far as the boxes of solutions that I need. But as far as my machine, I would carry that with me, because that's my lifeline. So I can't afford for no one, not even customs and baggage and all that. I can't afford for them to throw my machine all around. So I keep that with me. Even when we board the planes, I bring my machine on the plane with me. I put it, in the compartment on the plane, and we just go. My husband made me feel so comfortable, and and let me know, I got you, babe, I got you. Just come. That's all I wanted you to do, is just get yourself together. I even pack your clothes for you. Just let me know what you want, and we out of here. We get ready to do some things and go some place, go places, and one of my favorite things to do is my jet skis. I love to jet ski. I think the only place we've gone to was Vegas. I think this is the only place we've gone to was Vegas, where I could not jet ski. But all the other locations, in Paris. I didn't jet ski in Paris. I think those are the only 2 places that I didn't. Of course, the Hoover Dam, but those are the only 2 places that I haven't gone jet skiing while traveling. Because I found something that I love to do, which is jet skiing, and I don't let it stop me, y'all. I do not allow it to stop me. And it's been times where you're tired, your body tired. I don't want to get on the machine. I'm tired of the machine. I'm tired. I don't want to get on that machine, but I have to really, really talk to Brina to let her know, if you don't get on, girl, get yourself together. You're going to get on this machine today. Get yourself together. And I talk myself, I talk to myself a lot. It is what it is, and it helps me. So, it helps me. But what I want to show you guys is my catheter and the location. I'm not going to take the dressing off of it, because I have to keep the site cover. I have to make sure I keep it clean and all that good stuff. But I just want to show you my catheter. And this is the catheter, and that's the site. And my nurse, she just put this on a couple of days ago. This thing here. It was a different one, but she just put that on. But this is the site, and this is the catheter. Normally I don't have it hanging like that. I just had it hanging like that just to show you guys just to show you guys, and I'm gonna put it back. But that's about it, guys. That's all I want to share with you. What my experience is. And also, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, please leave the comments in the section below. And please subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of content that's coming out. Please hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I drop a video. But other than that, guys, I have a lot of content that's coming. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your patience, because I know I don't record or release a video as much as I need to. I'm just getting started. I'm still learning my equipment. My husband is trying to teach me along the way, but I promise it's gonna get better. And I just thank you so much for your patience. I thank you so much for your time. And I will check with you guys later. And don't forget to share. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I drop a video. Okay, guys, I'll chat with you later. Bye. I love you. Have a good day.